Once again, Kaylin Franks shows off her skills of making something old new again. This week she demonstrates how to create your very own homemade chalkboard.
Hello everybody! Today's Projects You Pin, we are tackling another reuse of an old window. This is a very popular request we get via email. This week's email came from a viewer who wanted to see if we could turn an old window into a chalkboard by simply just putting the chalkboard paint on the glass. Now, there are pins on Pinterest that claim it is this easy. Let's get started.
First up is to make sure that you're working on a clean surface. I had to dust this old window off just a bit. I'm taping off the edges because, truthfully, I'm a messy painter, just using plain old blue painter's tape. If you can edge well, you can probably skip this step. Once the glass is cleaned and taped, we can paint. Chalkboard paint from the Home Depot goes on pretty thick. Be sure to take your time and make your layers as even as possible. I can tell this is going to need 2 coats almost immediately. Give your window plenty of time to dry and then get back at it. After a full second coat and another big chunk of time to dry, it's time to try this thing out. Season your chalkboard with chalk by just lightly rubbing the chalk all over it to make sure that whatever you write on it first doesn't stay forever. Wipe off your chalk and voila!
In the end, this project was pretty much as expected. We've done chalkboards before, one previously last year, but we made that one from scratch. I'm telling you, this chalkboard paint is amazing, and I think it's pretty cool using an old window. This would be a fun thing to hang in the house to put a grocery list on, a weekly schedule, or just to use to display at a special event. Join me next week for another edition of Projects You Pin. You never know, it just may be a project that you want us to